Hey everyone, welcome to our video here. We have a big MNT return here. We have 4 of these little pouches, about 37 cards being returned today. I'm very happy to be reviewing my first MNT. We'll see how it goes. Put all this to the side and we'll start with the first box. This is a variety of cards from older sets, newer sets, so I'm very excited to see how they grade. It's basically my first MNT review. I just want to make sure that, yes, very good, we have them hidden. So this is our first MNT review. Put that to the side, our first box, and we'll start it off with our first card and we cover the grade. We have the Typhlosion first edition. Let's see if I can get it out of the Typhlosion first edition. We'll see how it grades. Let's see here. It is a 7. Not too bad at all. Center you got a 9.5. Corner surface 7.5. So very good. I think that's a fair grade. It was a bit of an older card. So very good. Very happy with that 7. Our next card. Oh, our first edition Lugia. Oh man, this one was tough to grade, but my guess is a 6 to a 5.5. There was a little crease. Oh shit. 3.5. Not that great. Surface 4.5. Edges. Centering was really good. But wow, 3.5 for that Lugia. A bit sad to see a 3.5 on it, but it is what it is. The corners is what got it. I guess the corners are pretty bad, but 3.5 on those corners, so, and the surface was a 4. But that's what you get for an older card, 3.5. Lugia right there. Okay, our next card up is a Charizard VMAX here. Let's see how this one graded, and we're gonna flip it this way. Wow, a 9.5 all around. We'll take that. That is beautiful. Amazing Charizard VMAX here. So we'll take that. Our next card is a Japanese Charizard VMAX here. And wow, the pristine 10. Wow, I was not expecting that. Let's take that out of the case. That just looks amazing. A pristine 10 tensor. It was the centering that got it a little bit off from being at a black level. Wow, very happy with that. A pristine 10. Our next card is the Pikachu VMAX. I hope a 9.5 for this. That's all I want. And it is a 9.5 all around, except the centering. We will take that. Very happy with our Chonkachu 9.5 mint. That is amazing. Okay, our next card is the Tyranitar V card. Hoping for a 9.5 on this. Ooh, we got a 9 on this. Let's take it out of the pack. I wonder why we got a 9. Centering was a bit off. Okay, so centering is and edges is what kind of drew us back. But we'll take the 9. I'm happy with that. Next card up. Oh, shiny Charizard V here. 9.5. A strong 9.5. All 9.5 all the way around. I think we'll take that. I'm very happy with that. 9.5s all around. Amazing. Next card up. I wonder if it's just easier to take it out of these little cases before. So, it is a Charizard VMAX shiny. And we got surface was a 10. Ooh. This is a strong 9.5. Wow. Very nice. Very happy with that grade as well. The surface I think is one of the harder grades. Centering is something we can't control, but surface we can. And I'll take that 9.5. Next card up, another shiny Charizard VMAX, and another strong 9.5. 9.5s all around. We will take that. Very happy. And our last card here, a Mega Charizard V. Another strong card, 9.5s all around except the corners. Again, very good. So far, I'm very happy with the grades. And of course, still very happy with the pristine 10 of this card right there. So that's our first box. Lots more to go. We'll do box number 2 right now. Let me put this to the side. Box number 2. bit sad about the Lugia, yeah. But that's okay. Box number 2. Let's take everything out. The packaging is very well done. So far I'm very impressed. The grading seems to be on par. So our first though is a Blastoise 6.5. Very. I mean, I think this is a fair grade. 6.5 was the corners and the edges. The surface was pretty good. So I'll take that. I think it's a fair grade. Remember, a lot of these cards I bought from second hand. So I'm not expecting the best grades. Here's our Charizard 7. Okay, so I'll take that. We have this. We have the Charizard as a 7 here. Sorry, I don't know if it's had a grade 7 here. I think that's a fair grade 2 surface 7. Centering was a 9.5 for that one. Then I assume our next card would be the Venusaur. Oh no, it's the Dark Charizard. And that one's 4.5. Ooh, that's tough. The centering is way off. But I guess the corners. The Dark Charizard, but it's got a really nice swirl there. It's 4.5. A bit on the lower side. I was expecting a bit higher on that card, but that's okay. And then our next one, there is the Dark Blastoise, and we pick up a 6 on that one. No swirl or anything. Again, older cards, I'm not expecting really high grades, but I'll take the 6. Our next card is the Dark Dragonite, and this one we managed to pull an 8 from. This is very nice. Yeah, I think that's a fair grade. It is a bit of a noter. Surface got 7.5. I thought the surface was pretty good, but there might be little things that I don't see. And on the back too, so still a fair grade. Again, a lot of old cards here. Our next one is a first edition Dragonite, and we got a 7 on that. Happy with the 7 than the than our actual Lugia. I was a bit disappointed with our Lugia grade there, 3.5. I was hoping for a 6 on it. 3.5 was a bit low. Blaine's Moltres, 7.5 on that. I think that's a fair grade. Bit of an older card. Lugia, Japanese, 4.5. Oh man, Lugias are just not showing us any love today. That's rough, but still a lovely card. Our Lugias killed us today. Our next card is the Meganium, 7 on that. Again, older card, bought second hand. I'm not expecting these to get any higher than an 8.5, 9. Typhlosion, first edition. Oh man, this one really also did not do too well. I know there's some surface scratches on it, but a 4. I was hoping for a bit more. So, on that said, there was a bit of older cards. I understand the lower grades as well, so it is what it is. Some of them I expected a bit higher, but that's what was the right grade. Now, it would be interesting if I take some of these out of the case and regrade them with CGC and or PSA to see if it gets anything similar. But we'll see. Okay. Our next round of this is box number 3 of our cards. So we're gonna start off. We'll keep them this way, like that. Our next the Umbreon GX. We'll be very happy with a 9.5 on this. The surface got a 10 too, so 9.5 on this. Very happy. Would have loved a 10 on it, obviously, but we'll take the 9.5. I think I submitted 2 of these. We'll see if that one's the next one too. Oh, the Mewtwo GX. Again, a lot of my cards seem to be getting a 10 on the surface, so I'm happy. But a 9.5 there. I guess the surface and the centering balanced that to a 9.5. So we'll take that 9.5. Our next card is another Umbreon GX. 9.5 as well. I guess this one can probably go for sale. It's a 9.5, but a weaker one than the other one, as the surface is 9.5. Our next one is okay, Charizard GX, not faring so well with an 8.5 on there. The surface, again, I bought this one secondhand too. A bit of whitening in the corners. Yeah, I was hoping for a 9 on it, but I guess 8.5 it is. Coming up to a Japanese card here, Blaine's Arcanine. An 8 on this, I'm very happy with that. We've seen a bit of my older cards not do so well, but an 8 will take that. I think that's quite a decent card. Coming up with our next card, ooh, that's very nice, the Blaine's Charizard, and we scored an 8 on that one. We will take that. I would think that's a nice card. I just noticed that the Blaine's Arcanine doesn't have a rarity symbol. Is that supposed to be there or not? I'll look it up. I'm not quite sure actually. Put that to the side so I can look that up. But yeah, this one has a rarity symbol. Very nice. And boom. A Blaine's Moltres Japanese. Got a 9 on that. Wow. That's very strong. I'm very happy with a 9 on that. Wow. It's a bit of an older card too, and we scored a 9 on that. We'll take that. Amazing. Okay. Coming up to our last box. So far, overall, very happy. A few of the older cards, I feel like once the grades are past under 7, I feel like it can be a bit too subjective. Like we're not sure what grade we're gonna get, but I'm kind of interested in re-getting that Lugia and that Typhlosion to see how they cross grade, but we'll see. So starting off with our first card, Blastoise, a Dark Blastoise. I think this is our second one submitted. So a 6 on that one. I think the other one is about a 6 too. Our next card up is Blastoise from Celebrations. 9.5 on that. I was hoping one would come back at 10. I think I also submitted a few Charizards too. Our next one is the Venusaur with a 10 surface. So we have the 9.5 set. Now can we get the Charizard to be 9.5 too? That would be very nice. And oh no! Charizard, what happened there? Hayden. So we don't complete the set. We got a 9 on the Charizard there. That's a bit unfortunate. I was hoping that we would get... Oh, there we go. That is nice. I think this... they have the same subgrades on here. Not the Blastoise, but this one has the same subgrades. If the Blastoise had a 10 on surface, it would have been the same subgrades. But there we go. At least we complete the set. 9.5, 10 on surface. We'll take that. Our next card up is... Ooh, that is an old card. Legendary Reverse Foil Charizard. We got a 3 on this. Centering was 9, but surface and corners took a ding. I was hoping for a bit higher on this card. I won't lie, but we'll take a 3 on that, I guess. We'll see if we want to cross grade that. Probably will, just to see how the lower cards cross grade. Okay, Venusaur base set 2. This one got a 7. Very happy with that. I don't think I was originally expecting a 7, but we'll take that. And we're coming up to our last 3 cards. Our next card is a Charizard base set 2. Wow, 7.5 on that. Very happy. Surface is what brought us down, but everything else seemed to be quite good. Wow. So we'll take that 7.5. And then we have, oh my goodness. What happened there? 1.5. Oh yeah, this one's beat up. I don't know why I sent this one in, but they're like, okay. That one got 1.5. And our last card is going to be a Venusaur from the Game Boy promo. Very, very nice. We got an 8 on that. So overall, I think I'm happy with the grades. Certain grades for the lower cards I think can be very subjective. It'll be interesting how we cross grade. And I'm gonna have to look this up, Blaine's Arcanine. It doesn't seem to have a rarity symbol. And very happy that we managed to at least pull one pristine. Obviously it's a Japanese card because they make the best quality, but overall happy. And we'll probably resubmit a few more cards. Thank you for watching.